Hello, greetings, wonderful viewers wherever you are. Welcome to Atlantic TV, home of TV Robot. As always, we're here in the Gambia, the smiling. News is right here at West Coast region, Combo Farato, Combo South. Welcome to a program called Sports 360 Live. And we are live today, this afternoon, of course, on Tuesday, here in our studios in Farato. Sport 360 will continue bringing you different works of sports or different type of sports. But again, we are still profiling and looking towards the athlete section of our sport, which we feel is not much profile or is not much given or covered. And most of my fellow journalists are a bit more, let me say, obsessed with football. But as I continue today also on my Sport 360 Light, I bring back Gambia's very own number one of the best marathon runner in the Gambia. And this is the one who was here for the first time and now for the very second time, who is no other than Momodou Alieu. Momodou,
Yes,
now this is becoming your home.
exactly for
Ali,
real.
welcome to Atlantic TV Sport 360 Live.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Big Sam. Thank you so much, and thanks to everybody down here. I'm happy and so much grateful to be back with you people here once again. Yeah, I'm so much happy once again. I'm happy to be.
Yeah, we're too happy to be here because anytime you're talking to somebody that people are talking about and somebody that people are looking up to, of course, no matter how young or what you're doing, you're kind of a master in that. People do want to emulate and they want to hear from you. Like I said, our first interview here was about you and what you do. And again, today we're here also. Ali will be talking about Aliu after our last interview and some of the projects and presentation that you're onto. But traditionally, we still give you the mic and say hi to fans, team, friends, home, etc. Before we do in the program.
Exactly,
That's the norm
exactly.
in the Gambian
Yes,
context, huh?
yeah, for real, for
So
real, for real.
greetings.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. I would like to greet my parents, number one, starting from my mom, my dad, and everyone down there at home. I'm saying Assalamu alaikum to them all. Likewise, my friends and my teammates, my regards to everyone. Yeah, I'm extending my greetings to everyone. I'm saying hello and hi to everyone out there. Yeah, yeah, I am once again with you people.
Thank you, Aliu. You know, the funny thing is, Aliu, there's a shortcut from uh, what's the name of your village again?
Banyaka.
Banyaka
Yeah.
to come to Jambur and come here. But instead, we are
Mm-hmm.
telling these drivers now, let them explore that way
Mm-hmm.
because now Aliu have to travel. What's the route that you take now?
I take the road to Madiana down to Burfoot, coming down to
To
Turntable,
table.
going to Airport Johnson, down towards Busumbala Farado. It's a
And
long
that's a
way.
long way.
Yeah, long way
And
for real.
what is that other way?
The
That's
shortest road is from Banyaka coming down to Jambur, direct to
too far
Farato
out to
here. Very,
here.
very short. But
So
then there are no cars running down here. I have to go through the long way up
I
to here.
mean,
It's not easy.
so this is an appeal
Yeah.
to National Road Authority, the
Mm-hmm.
central government, to make sure that that road is accessible. It's a short road to Brikama, a cut road to any of the than rather going all the way. So
Exactly, exactly,
basically, but
exactly.
it worth it. Thank you for coming and thank you
So,
for taking all that trouble to be
yeah,
here
yeah, yeah,
again.
yeah, yeah.
Well, thank you very much. And it's Aliu, that is Momodou Aliu Ba. Gambia's man. Before we get inside of it, how can you answer this question? People said Modu Aliba is Gambia's number one marathon.
Well, I feel so amazed, to hear people saying that, and it encourages me and it encourages me to the fact that, I work extra harder than I was doing
You
before.
were doing before.
Exactly.
And you want to take that, right?
Yeah, for real, for
And
real,
then it's
for real.
also not only about the pride and motivation, it will
Exactly.
push you to another limit,
Exactly, exactly. Pushes me to another
to
limit.
another
Yeah,
limitation
yeah,
of
for
what you're
sure.
doing.
Exactly.
Awesome, fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, let me begin. Hello, champ.
Yeah.
How are you? It's been a while, and what have you been doing lately?
Exactly. Okay. So it's been a while, since when I came here the last time to date, it's been a little while. So, but ever since then, I have been working in and out, working extremely hard on so many things. But always athletics my number one priority. I make sure anything I do, athletics is always beyond all. I have been working in and out. Training harder. I competed few competitions before coming back here.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
talk about that. But normally, what is the normal day of Momodou Alieu training? Do you wake up 5 in the morning, or you have to wait until evening, or until when it's? Tell us a little bit about how is your routine, day-to-day training, etc.
Okay, my best time for training is very, very early morning, but I also try and make sure whenever before I go out for training, I make sure I wait for Fajr prayers. After praying regularly, then I go out, then go and do my normal training, come back. My best time for training is early morning. When I do that, I come back, it's okay. If you see I don't go for early morning training, know that I'm exhausted that day. So I feel like relaxing because the body also needs to relax.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I try not to miss any day. I make sure in the evening, even though I don't recover 100%, I try and make sure, I go and jog a bit to make sure I don't miss.
That is in the evening too.
Yeah, in
Like
the
if you
evening.
don't
So
go.
exactly, late evening.
So normally you get out from your area to another area. You normally circulate around
Exactly, for sure.
Banyaka there.
Not exactly, not
You
in
you out.
Bayaka. Yeah, I'm out. I go out, because as they normally say, I don't do my things at home. I do them outside and come back home safely.
Okay,
Yeah, I go
okay.
out and do my training. I come back. Though Banyaka, we have a field, we have training grounds, but I feel like doing it outside and
Okay,
come back.
because it's marathon, so you have to do some road race, go on
Exactly.
the road and all that stuff.
Exactly. Only Banyaka is too small for me, so I have to leave Banyaka to a very, very long way. Far away land and come back
And
home.
then come back.
Exactly.
So that's the routine.
Yes,
And
so
sometimes if you don't go because of you have to go and do a light one in the evening
yeah,
to at least recover, kind of
exactly,
stretch.
exactly.
Awesome,
That's what I do.
awesome, of course. Yes. From your last interview here, we heard that you ran in a couple of races
Exactly.
and marathons, let's call it. And yeah, we want to know where are these races and what was Momodou Aliu's position in those races?
Thank you so much. From the last time I left here, I think if I can fully remember is the Bansan Marathon.
Oh, the Bansang.
Bansan,
Oh,
yeah.
Bansang, they have
Yeah,
a marathon.
yeah. When I left here, Bansan organized a marathon. I think it was there were Americans that organized that marathon at Bansan down there. We went there. It was a 5 kilometer run.
Oh, it was 5 kilometers.
5 kilometer, yeah. For the first time ever since I started running, I competed for the 5 kilometer.
Yeah, because I was surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Momodou run for, but it's normally 10 and half marathon,
Exactly,
72.
exactly.
But for 5 is too small for you.
Yeah, it's too
But,
small.
but the long distance there is only 5 kilometers.
Exactly. It was just a single event, one category, 5 kilometers. Yeah, if you want to join, either you are young, old, medium, you need to be there. It's only one category.
It's only one category.
Yeah, survival of the fittest. Yes, so.
I like that word, survival of the fittest.
Yes, exactly.
So that was 5 kilometers.
5 kilometers.
And do you start from Bansang or outside Bansang to Bansang?
Okay, well, it was in Bansan down there, but hence I don't know those urban areas.
Yeah, you don't know
much,
much about that area.
But I know, we left Bansan to somewhere else. We came back around somewhere other places, because other places were a little bit hilly even.
Hilly.
You have to climb. It was said to be 5 kilometers exactly, but it was 6 point something because then I was having an electronic watch. It was 6.35 if I can fully remember.
It was not 5, it is more than 5.
Yeah, it was more than 5, but the captured kilometer was 5. That's what they said.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was more than 5. It was more than 5 kilometers. So then many doubted me then, for the 5K.
Yeah, because you were not running that.
Yeah, so. If in me myself, it was for the first time ever. But in mine, I was sure that I can do it, and I know I can do it.
So how was it? Tell us about it, and what was Badra's position?
Yeah, well, for sure, it wasn't easy though, but I came in surprisingly, because many doubted me in the 5, but I went with the trust I have and belief I have in myself. I competed easily, and I won the race, with a style.
Oh yeah?
Exactly.
You won it.
Yeah, for real.
Congrats, champ. Exactly. So that was in Bansang,
exactly.
and in 5 kilometers, the only event, and then Alieu Badra is champ again.
Yeah, for real.
And that is exactly the race from the last Pira Marathon run.
Yeah.
So that was your first competition.
Exactly, yeah. It was my first competition since after the Pirang. Yeah. After the Pirang, I ran in Jawara.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about Jawara.
Jawara.
How many kilometers was in Jawara?
In Jawara, it was 10 kilometers,
10
Njawara,
kilometers.
yeah, it was 10 kilometers. We ran at Njawara 10 kilometers. It was also a single category.
Oh, Jawara also was a
Yeah,
single
it was a
category.
single category. So it was 110 kilometer. But Njawara, then they missed to have this marathon run at their
Yeah. It
place.
fade out. It was so strong. It comes annually, but at the end of sometimes it kind of fade out. It was a little bit, but I think they kick it back alive.
Yeah, for real.
And then they inject it. Then it comes back.
In fact, the history of Njawara, I don't know anything about it because I never competed there. Yeah, when I get to reach there for the first time after the little short break they had, I heard that Njawara was once organizing marathons.
Oh, you never ran in
No. I don't even know about Njawara. It's when I went there I get to know about Njawara.
Yeah, because Njawara was, apart from the famous Burfoot marathon run to the Jigos marathon, and Njawara was one of the most steady marathon run. By then there was no Pira marathon runs, etc. And there was no Bajana marathon run by Roy. So yeah, but sometimes you have organizers that are steady fast, and then when they kind of fade out, it becomes a problem for those to come. So you start somewhere in Kerawan, outside Njawara, or something like that.
Yeah, so I think it's Kerawan, if I can fully remember. Yeah, Kerawan. Yeah. So
yeah, because I know you have to up from Kerawan to Suarekunda, and then you go to those small villages to Njawara. I know those areas. I've been there.
You know those areas. I know. Yeah. I can see you even know those areas.
Yeah, Toroba, you pass Toro, then to Njawara.
Exactly. Then you should have been one of our escorters then.
No, they didn't tell me. I could have been there,
For real.
In fact, I think when I was going to Jawara with my boy, was stationed there, Gambia, Chris Goldfinger was working on one UN project on this male circumcision, etc. Yeah. That's the place I learned to drive a motorbike. To ride a motorbike. During my stay there, I died, but I'm not good in motorbike because I fall a couple of times. Stop. I'm only driving now.
For real.
Okay, tell us all about that 10 kilometers. How was it, and what was Momodou's Alieu's position?
Okay. Yeah, that Njawara's marathon, I can also say it's also one of the best marathons, because, we enjoy it, it was so lively, to be honest. Since when we reached there, they hosted us, and like I can say, we were having ourselves nicely there. We were hosted at the youth camp, having ourselves eating good food, I can say,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we ate meat, we have our refreshments, see? So everything was okay down there.
Alieu.
Yeah, Alieu was there. Exactly. Not to be honest,
and this body bunka people, they will have to subola and you body
yeah.
Problem of Benubulle, Subuda.
Then
but it was a correct VIP treatment.
Very, very, very correct. It was a VIP treatment, to be honest.
So where were you lodged, at the Agri Center or
at the? I think so. It is at the Agri Center.
Okay.
Yeah, it is at the Agri Center.
At the Agri Center, yeah, because that was most of the place that they were.
Yeah, that's where they lodge us. Yeah, and like I can say, we slept there comfortably because I can say. Two per room, and each room is having 2 beds, But me, I was lucky to be alone in my room, so I sleep anyhow I feel like. Yeah. So I was.
This is why you are relaxed, and then you say, "Come on."
Exactly.
So in the morning, you guys have to be driven to the starting point, or how was it?
Yeah, in the morning, we went there a day before the marathon,
Okay.
So we were hosted there. We spent the night the next day, So they don't take us down to the starting point, but then they directed there for us, So we went to the Alcalo to visit the Alcalo and the community members,
Okay.
We spent a little time with them. We even went around the village, It was just like a tour,
I know a tour,
exactly.
a tourism,
So
domestic tourism.
Yeah, for real. But with all that, my mind was on the marathon. Exactly.
Because that's the thing that brought you
That's
there.
the main thing for real, So it was lively, to be honest. Till the day reach, So it was even like they invited even Jaliba that day,
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so that after the marathon we can also enjoy ourselves a bit,
Oh,
yeah,
fantastic.
for real,
So tell us about the run. Tell us about the run.
Yeah, so like we started the run at I think Kerawan,
Yeah, Kerawan.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's where we started in, So started there and raced finally and comfortably, And I won it as well, I win the race in a style as well,
Oh yeah?
Yeah, exactly, for real. But then, I couldn't celebrate enough, because then so unfortunately, they got a funeral just at the moment of our race, So when we get to realize that the race was about to start, I mean, they were even about to cancel the marathon, but then it was already at the starting line,
starting point.
So yeah, we decided to make it low,
A low key,
yeah, exactly,
and then you run,
yeah,
and then at the end of the day take positions, and then people
so that's how we did it, Yeah, it started nicely and ended so sadly, Yeah, so we all came,
we all pray for the departed soul.
Exactly.
Soul rest in peace.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's after the interview. After the first was the Njawara Marathon run, which you come out first, and then later you went to Bansang, which is a 5K. Mbara was Njawara was 10 kilo.
10K, yeah, 10
and then
kilo.
Bansang was 5K.
Yeah, exactly, 5K, yeah.
So apart from that, today, do you run any marathon after that?
Yeah, after that, I ran the Greater Official Marathon Run, international.
Awesome,
for that
that's
matter.
what that is the International Banjul Africell Marathon Run.
Yeah,
so that was the third after the interview, after the Pira Marathon Run.
Exactly.
And I think that is international.
International for sure.
You have all from all walks of life.
From all everywhere, it's international, worldwide. Anybody who is free to come or you feel like coming, you can come, I can say it's one of the most difficult marathon in the Gambia here.
Oh yeah?
Official marathon, because it's a marathon that everyone prepares for,
Okay.
Because the money is there. So whenever you hear money, so everybody is always prepared
but
for the money.
So the money is there.
The money is there,
yes.
So you have to sweat.
Exactly. That's what makes it. So you have to sweat.
You have to sweat, and everything's always out very early,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the pricing, everything they expose it early, so you see the money and know, this is the big money. I want to go in for this one, But if you want to go for the bigger money, make sure you sweat harder.
You sweat right.
Exactly.
So how was your preparation towards that?
Well, to be honest, I was preparing extremely harder, both day and night. That's one I don't even give rest to myself.
Both day and night?
Both day and night, because I know it is not going to be an easy one, you know.
Because people that you don't know will be part of it.
Exactly, thank you so much. And even the people that I know in the Gambia here will also be preparing far more than I am doing even. So a little slight mistake, you are out.
You're out.
Out.
So you've been planning very well for that.
Very, very well.
And how many K do you run?
I ran for the 21 kilometers, half marathon.
That's half marathon.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the full marathon is 72.
42.
Oh, 42.
Yeah, 42.
I beg your pardon. I am too high.
Exactly.
My body temperature is high.
Yeah, body, like I see. Okay. Exactly.
42 is full marathon.
Yes.
Half marathon is
21.
21K.
Yeah.
So that's what you went for.
Exactly. Yeah, I went for the 21.
21.
Exactly.
And that starts from?
That starts from Africell Kairaba Avenue.
Okay.
Towards, we wouldn't reach exactly at Airport Johnson, but close to that area.
Okay.
We have to make a U-turn back to Kairaba Avenue. Yeah.
And tell us about the race and what position did Alieu come?
Exactly. First of all, what makes Africell the hardest race is that, it's always after Ramadan, closely after Ramadan. So we all know how it is difficult to fast and at the same time be training, it's not easy.
Okay.
So
you have to train during the Ramadan.
By force, there is no doubt, because immediately after Ramadan is Africell Marathon.
So there's no space.
There is no space. If you have to sit for a full month without training and you expect to be victorious after the Ramadan, how can that be possible?
No, it will.
And also, if you have to train in the Ramadan, then you have to go through a lot. Sure. So that's what makes Africell a hectic race, a very difficult race. But then all I know is I try and make sure before the Ramadan I catch up a lot,
Okay.
So in the Ramadan maybe I'll be on and off a little bit, but I make sure
already the endurance and the stamina is there.
Exactly. I make sure I don't lose much. So after Africell, even if I push a bit, I will recover.
Recover it back again.
It's logic, Exactly. So,
that is logic. Samba will say, the famous police marathon will say, secret.
Exactly.
AKA secret.
Mission Lion.
Thank you, Samba. And let me say bravo and thanks to all the marathon and of course track and field and all the athletes out there. I love you. I'm also part of the Gambia Secondary School Sports, Association's media team headed by Bakary Nanisi. We have Iba, Steve Jara, and of course Sirifo at Paradise and myself. So thanks to the GA and everybody at GA, and of course big thanks goes to the national coach, of course Mariama Tambangari, and of course and the good friend and Kewe Nangadef, and all those associations. I love them. And big thanks to the Army athlete team for giving me their athlete. In fact, I'll be coming for more And of course, police, thank you so much. I know I have to go through a lot, before to get them. When they are running, you can get them, but when they are back to base, you have to have a protocol to get them here. In fact, at an instant that I have to send my questions so that they can vet before.
It's not easy for sure.
It's not easy, but anyway, thank you so much. Kudos, we love you all. Yes, tell us about the race and your position.
Yeah, so once again, back to the official marathon. But the race, to be honest, it was a very, very difficult, a very hectic one, because there were too much of champions, I can say up to 6 champions. 6 champions, and six. 3 from Senegal, 3 from the Gambia here. Yeah, and those people are champions, I said, not local athletes. They are champions.
Champions, I know when you talk about champions, it's champions.
Exactly. Because, anyone who leaves a country to a country, know that the person is fully prepared.
Definitely.
You won't pay your fares or waste your energy from country to country in vain. No. Whenever they step here, know that they are in for the victory. If you see they came in 3s, they are so that because the podium is going to be only 3, 4 second,
third. 4 second and third.
That's 4 second.
Podium finish, yes.
Exactly. So if you see, I believe if you see they came in 3s, it's because they are so that they will collect everything and go. Exactly.
And go
so,
up.
But then, it's not going to be easy. So meet us at home and take everything, to be honest. We won't allow that.
and with the Gambian checking the flip through the mobile also and see 42 kilometers is about $20-something. And
Exactly. So that's not going to be an easy task.
We will all die there.
We will all die. We will all die there for sure. There's no doubt about that.
So how was it?
Yeah, then, because also, the armed forces also were well prepared because one of their my real friend, Fafan Sujata was in Kenya, training. So he was also back for the marathon, and he was also in the 10 kilometers. One like Etienne Obega, a strong athlete who was in 21, Fafan 21, Etienne Obega 21.
Yeah.
And me, myself, so we have the 3 other Senegalese that I don't know, Okay. Yeah, one of them, there is more far, I know him, but the other 2 strong athletes were there, that I don't know.
You don't know. Okay.
Exactly. But maybe others may know them, but I don't know.
Okay, but you don't know them.
Exactly.
But you know more.
Yeah, but I know more. And I know it's
Etienne
also
and then the other
guy. Yeah, for sure. So now me, I don't even know who to target. I don't even know, because I know these people are excellent. So here now, I have work to do.
So you don't actually know from start who to target.
Exactly, I don't know who to target. So now, my calculation is going to be extremely wide, I have to be very much mature,
conscious,
Exactly, I have to be conscious for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, for real.
Okay.
So...
Let him take us through to that wonderful run, because 3 good athletes from outside the Gambia and 3 in the Gambia, including Alieu, the 21 kilometers. Exactly. Take us to, let's go.
So for sure, so when we went to the starting line, I love leading, to be honest. I love leading. When they blow the whistle, we move. I move with a high speed to the extent that even I have to even slow down, because with the speed that I move, I was far ahead.
You are far ahead of the team.
So just a little while,
I know, just a little.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you have to.
I have to slow down. I say, hey, there's something waiting for me. Let me slow down and go with them,
Exactly.
So I have to check them at the back like this even. So
You reduce the.
I reduce the speed small. I reverse the gear, to number 2.
So you go to 3. Now you have to reverse to 2.
Exactly. I take it to 2 direct.
You say, let me go with them.
Yeah, I allow them to come. We go in
to catch up with you, and then you go.
And as I said, immediately we pump. 6 of us were there, including one also who was so of himself make it 7.
So that was the 6 that you target were all there.
We are all there. I was even expecting that all of them.
Oh yeah, because you expect that you all will be there.
Exactly. We are now watching each other like this, eye to eye, neck and neck. So
the battle of the titans.
The battle of the fittest for sure.
And then you go.
We start moving now. We started accelerating. So now what I did is, let me lead the pace and see, because I love leading, to be honest.
You love leading?
Yeah, for sure. I led the race, I have been pumping, pacing, accelerating. Nobody is ready to move out, to stay back, Everybody is there with me.
So when you accelerate, they accelerate.
When I accelerate, they accelerate. Sometimes they even want to accelerate far more than I am doing. I said in mind, Yarafan bi doko bijan. So now I started even calculating, thinking deep, I say here today, anybody that will escape here, you must fight blood.
You must.
There's no doubt about that.
Definitely.
When I said, now let's go. Yeah, so I try and make sure, I go with a maximum speed of I can say 3/4 way. That won't affect me 100%.
Oh, okay.
But I also try to make sure
Okay.
anybody that go with that pace, you feel as I am feeling.
Oh, okay.
So that we can all suffer.
All suffer.
Yeah, but then as I said, everybody is there. As we are going up to a certain level, the 7th one withdraw now.
Yeah, because that one is not up to
exactly,
the.
yeah, exactly.
So withdraw, and then now it's 6
yeah,
going.
Now it's 6 of us.
Okay.
That's how we have been going, moving all along, Nobody's ready to withdraw. So we went up to a certain pace, a certain level, Someone from behind come and pass. Within that 6, somebody passed. That was the Senegalese.
He passed you?
He passed, yeah. He passed with a speed, But the speed that he moved with, I know exactly that he was trying to break to make sure he destroy the group,
Oh, okay, to destroy
exactly,
it, and then
yeah.
to jumble up the group.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that you cannot be apart.
Exactly, for sure. And maybe also he was trying to test my strength.
Okay.
If there is still a little bit of strength remaining.
Okay.
So immediately he passed, I'm aware of his plans. I make sure I don't follow him. I allow him to go.
So you don't follow him?
I don't follow him. I know what he was planning for.
Oh, okay.
I stay back and allow him to go just a few meters away from me,
Okay.
We went, I can say, just for a little while. He told it that he is not coming. He withdraw.
Oh, he said that you are not
exactly.
coming because he might know this man is thinking.
Yeah, for
and
sure,
then he also
he withdraw. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So we were all at the same level again. So we went up to a stand where I was in front with Fafansu. The other 4 were behind of us.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. So we have been going. So whatever I glance back a bit, I see Etienne Obega behind. I know that there is still work to do because I know he's very strong.
Because it's
there. For sure. And I'm seeing others. I'm not going to look fully back like this.
But you just glance and
so that they won't know my plans.
You will peep.
I'll peep a
That's
bit.
what the English say, peep.
Exactly. So that's how we are doing.
Okay.
So we have to go 10.5.
Okay.
And come back 10.5 to make it 21.
21.
Right?
Okay.
So that's how we went. The 6 of us were there till I can say now a few meters away from the U-turn.
Okay.
I decided to accelerate so that I can take the band before them,
Oh, yeah, the band.
Yeah,
I know.
the band,
they give you official band when you turn.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
So that I can settle before them.
Okay.
But when I pump, they pump. But I decided to pace, to increase the pace to the extent that I have to.
You have to force get the band.
Yeah, exactly. I first get the band and turn. So when I turn, they also we all turn together, I can say.
Okay.
So I decided, because whenever you turn, now you have to struggle a bit again, because you can't turn with a high speed and go with that same speed.
No, you have to.
Exactly. You have to come and struggle a bit and catch up with the space that we are going. Okay. So when we turn, I try to accelerate to make sure now I escape, because I know that's a weakened point, Okay. That's a point where everybody feels pain.
So you can.
Exactly. Okay. But it couldn't work.
Look how Ali was saying that, but it couldn't work.
Definitely, it couldn't work.
It couldn't work.
No.
They came.
I see.
This was tough.
Very tough. Everybody was talking about this race. It was very tough. I said, now in mind, let me allow them, because you know what, it's logic. You need to be patient.
Yeah.
If you want to use force, if you don't mind, you will
not finish the race.
Not finish the race.
Okay.
I said, let me also allow others to take the pace. Let me breathe a bit at least.
Okay.
So I decided to withdraw a bit, So others were also leading for a while. But
and you were at the same pace.
Yeah, exactly.
You were going at the same.
Okay. I try to hang on, because I have been leading ever since, so I have to relieve a bit, So I hang around, going up to a certain level. I watch my time. Time is ticking, but I know my target. So we are going bit by bit. Fafansu was leading, because what Fafansu, I know he is from Kenya, and I know what.
And Fafansu run for
armed forces.
For armed forces,
yeah.
Okay.
And I know he was from Kenya, Okay. So whenever he kicked, it fears me a bit, because I know what Kenya can do, and I know he is coming from there. So I don't know. I know him before. I used to know him, but no more. Okay. I don't know what did he come with.
Okay.
So I have to give him that
little space.
Yeah. Okay. So I have to give him the privilege,
Okay.
So we are going. He accelerate a bit, He create a wide gap, in between us. But I try to make sure that gap shouldn't be a gap that that if I fight, I will struggle very hard to get in.
To get in, okay.
Exactly.
That is easily that you can catch up.
Okay. So as we are going, we went up to a certain level. I watch my time. I see to it that now is the time to escape if I am going to. Yeah. So.
I either escape
or I lose.
Exactly. So that is do or die.
Do or die. Either I escape.
Do you remember that area in time? When you were
well, I'm not used to these town areas.
Okay.
I don't know those places.
No, you are a village boy, I know.
Exactly, the village boy, as I told you.
Okay, anyway, but
But
when
I
you
think it's
said
somewhere around Tabokoto.
somewhere around
Yeah,
Tobago.
because the time it was at 40 something then. And I
Okay.
know no matter how bad it is, we are going to run below 10 because I know the pace was very
Oh,
very
okay.
good
Very
pace.
good.
It's going to be 1 hour below 10.
Okay.
So at 40 something, I know that now there is not much time left, you know.
So you say, let me.
I said, let me now try to close the gap. So that's what I did, you know. I catch up with Fafan. So now we are going neck and neck. So when I reached him, he also looked at me like this, I was already there. So that's how we went bit by bit, bit by bit. I tried to push a bit, so he couldn't maintain the pace anymore. I escaped from him.
Yeah?
Yeah. So immediately I escaped. I thought I was there. I saw the Senegalese came past Fafans who came and get me.
The Senegalese came and passed Papa and then
get
caught
me.
up with you.
Yeah, now me and him, I also watch him as Fafans who watch me. I watch him, he was also there. I say, okay, let's go.
Let's go. So now it's you and the Senegalese.
Me and the Senegalese. So we accelerate a bit, you know. I try and make sure, you know, because I know he fought a gap to reach me.
Okay.
So I also pace a little bit so that he will, let me see if he can withdraw.
If he can withdraw.
Yeah, I pace a bit, he tries to withdraw a bit, you know. After I hold on to that pace, he came from behind, you know, come to direct towards me. He told me, boy, push al kanam. I told him, push al sakanagi slow on me. I know he was trying to provoke me, you know.
Okay, I know.
I told him, look at the road. If you want to pass from the other side. I'm not going to move anywhere.
I'm not going to move.
Yeah. So in fact, it even makes me
a little bit angry.
Yes. That's when he said push al. I said, okay. Instead of pushing aside, I push forward.
So you don't push aside, but you push forward.
I push forward. So when I push, that's how I started escaping bit by bit.
So he cannot catch up this time.
He cannot catch up. So that's how I escaped direct.
To the finishing line.
To the finishing line. Whenever, the time I escaped there now, it was like you are pumping now more energy into me.
So it was now?
It was now like this.
Let's go.
Like this, yeah. But with all that, I'm not watching back. Because maybe if I watch back, they say he's tired. I'm not even looking back.
You are not looking what is happening?
No.
So that's why you push?
Yeah.
Up to the finishing line?
Up to the finishing line, you know. When I saw myself few meters away from the ending line, I couldn't even. Now happiness was flowing all over.
Was your mind touches the money?
Very well. Money for sure.
Edu, our mind was on the money.
For sure. Yeah. And I wanted back to back as well.
Oh, that was back to back?
Yeah, back to back because I won it the last year.
You won the last one?
So I wanted to win it again.
And then this is what is possible.
So when I was seeing the finishing line, I said in mind, back to back, loading, the same time, big thing coming.
Big
So
no, let's clap for the champ, man. Let's clap for the champ. Oh man, Alieu, and Momodou Alieu is just a gem, and that was back to back.
Back to back,
but that was a real race.
A hectic one for that.
It was a hectic one.
Yeah.
And I know most of the focus was on that 21 because most of the champs were on that 21.
Most of the focus was on that 21. I can even say, you know, the TV was showing more of the 21 kilometers
than the other one
because it was a deadly race, to be honest, you know.
There you got it. This is Sports 360 Live on Atlantic TV. We're coming to you live this afternoon in our studios in Farato. Gambia's #1 marathon runner, one of the best marathon runner, Momodou Alieu of Banyaka is live here. And of course, as we on the story unfold, it's something that is very hard. I mean, it's joyful to see, and I think we need to give flowers to these athletes because these are the athletes that bring in gold medals, etc. So they should be profiled. You can learn from them, and I think that was awesome. That alone, the 21 Banjul Africell International Marathon Run was something like a movie to us, and I think this is what actually happened. Thank you very much, Momodou Alieu, for making that wonderful. Thank you so much. And of course, moving on, what are some of the projects that you are preparing right now? Projects maybe in the Gambia or what? And I think the last one was the Pira, was the official band. Exactly. And now we are coming to Pira. Yeah, okay, we'll talk about Pira. But do you have any other project that you?
Well, yeah, for sure, you know. I have so many plans in mind, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I have so many plans in mind, but it is on underground for the main time, you know. Yeah, it is underground.
So should we go back to Sambaba Secret?
Yeah, let me also be a Sambaba this time around. I want to make it low, you know, secret mission, you know.
Secret mission.
Yeah, till when you see it outside, you say, oh,
it comes.
Then I'm already there.
Oh, this is what exactly. You ever represent the Gambia, right?
Well, not to be honest, you know, I have been competing outside, but not under
the banner of
exactly,
the.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I think the coach Maria Makewe and should definitely look at Alieu, Momodou Alieu, because I think he's one of the best Gambian. I think I'm not campaigning, but I think the work he did proved that he's supposed to be in the national. And I know my good friend, of course, Coach Maria Masala will, and the GAA will take a look. Okay, Pira Marathon Run is coming fast approaching, and we will be bringing them onto this platform to talk. Yeah. What is Aliu's preparation? Are you going to take part?
Yeah, inshallah.
You are going to.
Yeah,
For the past 2 years, you were the champ, or for the past 3 years?
3 years.
For the past 3 years in a row,
so
you were the champ.
yeah, so
It's awesome. Are you competing this time around?
yeah, inshallah.
What is the preparation like
Well,
towards the Pira Marathon?
no, I'm preparing, for the Pirang marathon, Pirang itself, is a place that I love,
Oh, okay.
The reason why I even love Pirang is like it's a place where I started building confidence onto myself, because I can say, it's where I started winning the 21 kilometers, Yeah, Pirang Marathon is where I started winning the 21 kilometer. And when I won the 21 kilometer for the first time, I started building confidence to myself, In fact, the Pirang.
So you were running the 10 kilometers?
10 kilometers, yeah.
Okay,
10 kilometers, So what even took me to the 21 kilometers was like the year that I ran for the Pirang Marathon, that was the 21 kilometers.
Yes.
Before that, I ran at the official marathon for the 10 kilometers. I lost at the event, Yeah, as I told you, the village boy was lost in the town. I left the road. I was lost. So to be a village boy sometimes is also anger.
Oh gosh!
So I lost that race. I cried bitterly at the ending point. Because what made me cry was not because I lost the race. It's because I know I don't deserve that. Then Yeah, because I was fully.
That
fit.
was not the position.
Yeah, so I cried bitterly in front of friends and fans. So then when I heard of the Pirang. I can say not even a month after that, Pirang called for the marathon, So I decided to now climb from the 10, to double it up to 21.
To go 21.
Yeah, because I wanted to show my fans that, I can do it. So, I went to Pirang out of anger, out of fear. I was not even scared.
And then you said 21 straight?
I said 21 straight. When I reached there, Sam Baba was there. He asked me, what event are you going for? I said 21. He called me aside. He said, boy, and 21 is. I told him, Samba, thanks for the good heart you have for me. I really appreciate it, but I promise you I'm going to win this race.
Huh?
Yes, before even we started, Samba can remember that. When he listened to this interview, he will say what you said.
He will. I will. Samba is following us, and I will in fact send the how do you call it? Yeah, the link to him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I told him, Samba, thank you, thank you so much. I see you have good heart for me. If you see you gave me this advice, I know you don't want me to lose the race, and you are a matured athlete, and a great athlete for that matter.
Exactly.
You know what is good for the young ones. But I also promise you that I'm going to win. I said, Samba, mark it. I said, Inshallah, I'll win it. Because I was very much sure of myself, because I came there, I was very angry. I can say I was to run that race angrily,
Wow.
Yeah, so. Because ever since I lost the official, whenever I think of it, I cry.
Yeah, you feel so bad.
I feel so bad. They told me really, I say yes. I was even eager for them to blow the whistle. So I was
and then you took it.
Yeah, and I took it. I won it.
You won it.
Yeah,
So how is this preparation like?
Yeah, to be honest, it's going to be on the 28th, and today is on the 9th. Well, I'm preparing, bit by bit, Yeah, so nobody knows what is coming, but I'm preparing bit by bit. And I love Pirang very, very well.
You love
As
Pirang.
I said, I love Pirang a lot. So I try to make sure, Pirang is my yard, I can say, because whenever I reach there, even the small kids will be pointing at me,
Alieu,
Alieu, the elders and the old women, So I don't like to disappoint them, So Pirang is my place, and I try to make sure I prepare, and I will be there, inshallah.
Yeah, and I know High Speed Tijan Bojan is also another ex-marathon runner, and he's also with his team. We are very, very with their sponsors. I don't know, Gambia, something Gambia.
4G Gambia.
OG Gambia, and I think so that's a very good one. And I think Alieu is going to be there. Inshallah, we'll also be there. In fact, I will get them here to talk about the edition that is coming up in Pirang. Inshallah. So definitely, I know all athletes. The eye will be at Pirang coming up on the 20th, right? 28th of June. Yes. So how it's going. In fact, I get my invitation towards my work for Help Brikama chapter, which I'm in it. In fact, the invitation has been shared on the page so that the team also will take part in the work for health.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
work of
so
health that is
exactly.
inculcated in the program. Well, before we go, but we're still moving. Ask you what would coming this or athletes like you
Mm.
or people that definitely take this trade as career.
Well, starting from like my colleagues, my fellow athletes, uh, well, it's not, even though it's not going to be an advice, but an idea from me.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. I want us to be one,
Hmm.
without provoking each other. When you win
Unity.
races, yeah, unity is what I love. Yeah, there's nothing like to provoke each other after races when you win by through celebrating or any other way around. Yeah, we just build a family, oneness. Whether you are from the eastern part, western or northern part, you are in this army or police or a civil servant, hence you call yourself an athlete. The sportsmanship be in between us. Yeah, oneness, no problem. Because one day we can meet somewhere else, still one Gambia, one family. So if we are friends here, whenever we meet somewhere else, we still laugh, because nobody knows tomorrow. Yeah. Now down to the upcoming athletes, the young ones. Like what I also love to advise from them is like, let them not be like me. Don't look onto the money. Look onto your career.
Hmm.
Yeah, you go by your stages, bit by bit. Because if you are below, you want to jump up to the sky, you may fall and broke your leg, break your leg rather. You know, it's going to be a lot of thing, stage by stage, from stage one to the last stage. Go with your level of fitness and level of training. Don't be eager for success. It's something that will come gradually, bit by bit. That's what I have for the young athletes. And I can say generally, that's the little thing I have.
Yeah, for the.
Yeah, yeah, the
If you
little
have
thing I have.
anything for the stakeholders, maybe the AA or people that are responsible for sports or
Yeah,
athletes.
yeah, for real. I also have a little for them.
Okay,
Yeah, what
let's
I
see.
will like to say also about that is like, I want them to look onto our we the long distance athletes as well. I'm very much so, when they also look onto us, we can also push extremely hard. Yeah, I'm so, we the athletes, we the long distance athletes, we have talents also. Have different talents. If you see, if you want to know that, just come to the competition ground. You will see to it that we have different talents. But if they only look onto the sprinters, they will
Yeah, that is
discourage
track
us.
and
Yeah,
field.
yeah, exactly. Track and field, they
Okay.
will discourage we the long distance athletes. So we are competing on marathons, but we don't want to stop there. We also want to compete outside, compete out at high levels. But without their help, sometimes it's going to be very difficult for us. We find it very difficult.
Very
So
difficult.
I want them to also look onto us. Anybody, not even me myself, anyone who deserve it, let them go in for that passing. At least
Exactly.
it will inspire the young ones coming up.
Coming up.
Yeah, if not, it's going to be a source of discouragement to us, to be
For us.
honest. Yeah.
Well, I think Coach Mariama Sala and the GAA will, of course, look to you. And I think is 5,000 meters a little bit shorter than marathon?
Yeah, 5,000 meters is equivalent to 5 kilometers.
Or it's equivalent to 5
Yeah,
kilometers?
exactly. Yeah.
And 3,000 is
Uh,
around around a little
Might
bit
be,
less than that.
yeah, going to be 3.5 or
Or
4
something
kilometers.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and we the marathon runners, we can also do that. We can
The,
push
the 5
exactly very, very
the
well, very
5,000
well.
meters.
Yeah. If we
Yeah.
see don't push, we don't do that. It's because we also know that marathons are where we can get our money. So we
Okay.
go into that. We also forgo the track
The
and
track and
field, but
field.
not that we can do it. We can do it very, very well.
Thank you.
Also.
And I think, Coach, so let's look at the plight of the guys. Finally, Alieu, time is already gone. We are live, and then we're coming to the end of the program. What's the final word?
My final words is let me start with you people. To be honest, I really appreciate the momentum with you people here.
Atlantic TV.
Yeah, Atlantic TV. I'm so much happy and grateful to be here with you people to share my ideas. Likewise you people. The invitation is something that I really appreciate, to be honest. I appreciate you guys a lot. Long live Atlantic TV.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
so,
you.
and my family and friends out there, I'm also saying a big thanks to them, because, sport without fans, it's very, very boring.
Yeah.
So if fans are there for you, don't make sure you don't forget them too. So I'm saying a big thanks to my fans, friends out there. So I, thanks to everybody down
Everybody.
here. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Momodou Alieu Ba, for coming once again on this TV. And then, inshallah, we'll be at Pira Marathon to see what's happened. Well, that's it for the Sports 360 Light. And my guest was Momodou Alieu Ba, Gambia's one of the best marathon in the country at the moment. Was the guest again. And big thanks once again before we go to the, of course, assistant right here, Hadi. Thank you so much. My favorite cameraman, the one called Edward Noabaji. And of course, our intern, Hadi. Okay. What's the, what? Yaka. Hadi Jata. Okay, Hadi, thank you so much for being there. But thank you. And of course, the man behind the scene, that is the one and only Matar Job, aka Liga, the studio engineer. From me, Big Sam, thanks for watching. We'll be back with more Sports 360 Light. On that note, thank you so much. Keep on sporting. Bye. Damane ca Atlantic foofu noonu naka professional anything li ngeen a ñul ci wàllum xarañ ñoom ñoo fi gën a ak quality professional standard recording studio mu ngi fa foofu noonu bokkay pour seen voice record yaa xam ne artiste nga bugga ngaa ñëw nga record léppang fa live band instrumental records la léppang fa mix ak master a lépp li nga soxla daanaka ñu ngi ubbi bés bu nekk bu leen fàttee tamit am nañ sound system bu mag di Atlantic Sound International pour lépp li ngeen soxla seen ceeti seen gente yi open events am na ci toogu ak stage concert yemu ci loolu Atlantic TV ñu ngi foofu noonu naka pour seen live coverage video shooting la photo shoot maanaam printing ak lépp li nga soxla daal ci télévision di def ñu ngi leen ko defal yéegale ñu tey su tànka di sey ci Farato maanaam dendoo Farato juma bi mbite nga téléphone 369 0787 369 0787 pour Atlantic Media House lépp li ngeen soxla taxaw na tem